Welcome to Believe in the Dream with your host, RJ Horner, life architect and beacon of leadership. The show where we help you discover your purpose, design your path, and do the work to live the life of your dreams. Each week, we'll explore the mindset, the principles, and the practical steps that turn dreamers into doers and vision into reality. This is Believe in the Dream.
Welcome back, Dream Builders. I'm RJ Horn, and I'm genuinely glad you're here today because this conversation has the power to change how you pursue your dream, not just what you pursue. Today, we're talking about something that separates people who start strong from people who finish strong. Today, we're talking about your why. Now, let me say right up front, a dream is powerful. A vision is exciting, but excitement alone won't carry you through resistance, doubt, exhaustion, or disappointment. Because motivation fades, energy fluctuates. Let's face it, life happens. So when the spark dims, when progress slows, when results don't come as fast as you'd hope, what keeps you moving? That's your why. The why is the reason beneath the reason. It's the deeper purpose behind your dream, the emotional, personal, meaningful driver that fuels your commitment when comfort would be easier. Without a why, a dream becomes optional. With a why, a dream becomes non-negotiable. Think of it this way. A dream tells you where you want to go. Your why tells you why you'll refuse to quit on the way there. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone training for a marathon. At mile 2, they're excited. The playlist is pumping. They're feeling strong. At mile 10, reality sets in. At mile 15, their legs hurt. Their breathing is heavy. But by mile 20, their body is screaming, stop. What gets them across the finish line is not the finish line. It's the why. Maybe it's proving something to themselves. Maybe it's honoring someone they love. Maybe it's raising money for a cause bigger than them. Your dream works exactly the same way. The bigger the dream, the more essential the why. So here's a truth most people never hear. People don't quit because the dream is too hard. They quit because the dream isn't anchored deeply enough. When your dream is only connected to comfort, status, or surface level desire, it won't survive adversity. But when your dream is connected to identity, purpose, and impact, it develops roots, and roots don't die easily. Let me teach you a framework I use personally and with my clients. There are 3 levels of why. Level 1 is the surface why. This is what most people start with. I want more money. I want freedom. I want success. Nothing wrong with this, but it's not strong enough yet. Surface whys get you started. They don't keep you going. Level 2 is the personal why. This is where things happen, where they deepen. I want financial freedom so I'm not stressed all the time. I want flexibility so I can be present with my family. I want to prove to myself I'm capable of more. Now, emotion enters the picture, and emotion fuels action. The purpose why. This is where transformation happens. How will my growth serve others? What legacy am I creating? What becomes possible because I refuse to quit? When your dream becomes bigger than you, quitting stops being an option. Ask yourself right now, what level am I operating from? Because the level of your why determines the strength of your resilience. Now, here's another critical thought. Logic doesn't drive action. Emotion does. You don't change your life because it makes sense. You change your life because something inside you says, I can't stay here anymore. That's why your why must be felt, not just understood. When I finally clarified my why, it wasn't about goals. It was about identity. I realized if I didn't step fully into my calling, I wasn't just holding myself back. I was withholding values from others. That realization changed everything. Your why should make you uncomfortable staying the same. It should pull you forward when fear shows up, and it should remind you who you're becoming. If your why doesn't move you emotionally, keep digging. Let's do some real work together here. I want you to reflect on these 3 questions. Pause the episode if you need to. But first, ask yourself, why do I really want this dream? Not the polished answer, not the answer that first comes to you. Dig a little bit deeper and find the honest answer, the one that truly demands you. This is why I want to do this. This is what I see myself as stepping into. Who benefits if I succeed is question number 2, right? Who's watching you? Who needs to hear this? Who needs your service? Who is waiting for you to step forward and serve them? Another question is, what pain am I no longer willing to tolerate, right? Sometimes your why is born from what you refuse to repeat. It's what, you will no longer accept, and others will no longer accept. This is why you are stepping forward to serve them, right? Because you're no longer willing to tolerate it, and others are no longer willing to tolerate it. What would giving up cost me in the long term? Not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, relationally, right? What is it that if I don't take this step, I'm always going to experience this. I'm always going to have this lifestyle. What is it that's going to help make that dream a reality, but drive you to the sense that I can no longer just wait? 5, who do I become if I follow through, right? Identity is often the strongest motivator of all. Look, my why is I want to make the world a better place. And I know by helping step forward and help you achieve your dreams, I help to serve the world, because think about all the dreams that are going to be created. Think about all the ideas that are going to become reality, because I'm helping you step into your dream. I'm helping make your dream a reality, which means I make this world a better place. And when you answer all of these questions truthfully, your dream stops being abstract. It becomes personal. So here's a strategy that most people miss. Your why must be visible. If it only lives in your head, it will get drowned out by the fears. Write it down, speak it aloud, revisit it daily. Tell people about your dream. There's a myth out there that says, don't tell people about your dream. And the reason is because people will bring you down. People will say things like, who are you to believe that? Who are you to think you're better than me? These are the crabs in a bucket effect, trying to pull you back in because you're trying to be somebody that they don't want you to be. So there is that. You are going to experience that when you start speaking out your dream. But here's the thing. Just like with religion, if you believe in it, if it's something you truly believe in, these people and these naysayers are not going to bring you back down, because your why is stronger than that, right? So speak it out loud. Tell people, look, I want to make this world a better place. I am building dreams, right? Say this out loud. And then here's a commitment that I encourage you to follow through on, and that's to create a dream builder's why statement. And your statement looks like this. I'm committed to pursuing my dream because, and blank, fill in the blank. And I refuse to quit because blank. So again, that's, I commit to pursuing my dream because blank, and I refuse to quit because blank. This becomes your anchor on hard days, because hard days will come. Things are not always going to go your way. Life is not always peachy. And there are going to be those people who want to test your why. And when obstacles show up, and of course they will, your why reframes the moment. Instead of, this is too hard, you end up saying things like, this matters way too much. So here's your action step for this week. Take 15 uninterrupted minutes. Answer the questions, those 5 questions about your why. Write out your dream at the top of the page. Then ask why 5 times, digging deeper each time. I have this dream. Why? You get up and answer. You answer to that question, or to that answer, you ask why. And then to the next answer, you ask why. So that you get, this is called the 5 whys, is a technique for digging deeper into the true value. So you're digging into your why by asking why. The 5th answer is usually the truth. And that's your fire. That's what's going to keep you burning, this dream burning inside you. Dream builders, your why isn't just motivation. It's fuel. It's the reason you rise again after setbacks. It's the voice that whispers, keep going when quitting feels easier. When your dream is connected to your why, you don't rely on willpower. You rely on purpose. So uncover it, write it down, live from it. This has been RJ Horner with Dream, Believe, Achieve. If this episode helped you gain clarity, share it with someone else who's searching for direction. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And then until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep achieving.
Thank you for joining me today on Believe in the Dream. Your dream is not just a wish, it's a calling. And the life you were meant to live is waiting for you to believe it, conceive it, and achieve it. If today's episode inspired you, share it with another dreamer who needs that spark of encouragement. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. It helps us reach more people who are ready to build the life of their dreams. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and remember, you are the architect of your dream.